Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Got a trick for you today called Mario Grand Prix. Now in this trick, we are going to run a race. And not just any race, we are going to run what I think is one of the most fun races you can do, which is a Mario Kart race. Maybe you're familiar with the Mario Kart video games over the years. Maybe you've played them yourself. Maybe you've played them with your kids or your grandkids. I'm a big fan of the Mario Kart games, and we're going to have a Mario Kart race in this trick. So I've got a few things on the table here. I've got 8 red cards, 2 blue cards, an envelope with something inside, and then since this is a Mario Kart race, we need a finish line. So I've got a little finish line here that we'll set to the side, and we'll work our way towards that finish line. So if you're familiar with the Mario Kart games, or you've played them before, you know that throughout the race, there are different items that you can pick up. And these items help you. They help you get ahead in the race. Or if you are the victim of one of the items, you fall back in the race. And so items are very important as far as changing the order of the players. And we're going to use these items throughout the trick. So I've got them listed here. If you've played Mario Kart before, you're familiar with some of these items. We've got shells, bananas, a lightning, a star, a mushroom, different things. And all I've done is assign a random number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, to each item. And that's just going to help us mix up the cards a little bit more. So to start with, we've got our 8 red cards. I'm going to have the spectator reach over and cut the cards as many times as they like until they are happy. And I'm going to have the spectator pick any 3 items that they want. Completely free choice, any 3 that they want. We'll move cards from the top to the bottom based on the items they pick. So whatever the spectator wants, let's say they pick this lightning bolt here, move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say they pick this green shell is 1. And let's say they pick the mushrooms, which is 2. 1, 2. Completely free choices by the spectator. Once they've done that, we'll deal the cards into 2 piles. And I'm going to have the spectator completely eliminate either pile. This is a free choice. There's no force. Whichever pile the spectator wants to eliminate, we will eliminate. So just to make it random, I'll use a dice. And we'll say 1, 2, 3, they eliminate these cards. 4, 5, 6, they eliminate these cards. It is a 3, so let's say they eliminate these cards, leaving us with these 4. Again, I'm going to have the spectator mix up the cards some more by picking 2 items, any 2 items they want. Let's say they pick the bananas for 2, 1, 2, and maybe the star for 3, 1, 2, 3. After we've mixed up the cards a bit, we'll deal them out again into 2 piles. Now we're down to 4 cards. What we have to do ultimately is get this down to 3 cards. So I'm going to have the spectator hand me a pile, whichever pile they want. I'll say 1, 2, 3, they hand me this pile. 4, 5, 6, they hand me this pile. It is a 3, so they hand me this pile. We'll spread out these 2. Got 2 cards here. I need one of these 2 cards to join these 2. So I'm going to have the spectator hand me either card. Let's say 1, 2, 3, they hand me this card. 4, 5, 6, they hand me this card. It is a 2, they hand me this card. We'll put it aside with the others, leaving this card, which will join the other 2. We're down to 3. We're going to mix these cards up a little bit more by having the spectator pick 1 final item. So any item they want, let's say they pick maybe the bananas again. Move 2. 1, 2. When they're done, we'll just deal these out in a row, just like that. So we're down to the final 3 cards here. What I'm going to have the spectator do is to reach out their hands and cover any 2 cards that they want. Free choice. I'm going to say 1 or 2, they cover this card, 3 or 4, 5 or 6, and we'll do that twice, just to make it random again. So that's a 4. Let's say they cover up this card, and 1, 2, 5, or 6. 2, let's say they cover up this card, leaving us with this card right here. I'll have the spectator, if they were here, they would slide this final card right to the finish line, just like that, leaving us with these two. I'll have the spectator hand me either card that they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to them. It is a 6. Let's say they hand me this card. I'll have the spectator reach their finger over, slide this other card behind the first, and then finally we'll drop the third card right there. So we basically have here our top 3 finishers. Our first place finish, our second place, and our third place. Now all of these decisions were made by the spectator. They cut the cards, they used whatever items they wanted to mix up the cards further, they dealt the cards into piles, eliminated some cards, they got to cover up whatever cards they wanted, hand me whatever cards they wanted. All of their decisions led to this result. Our first place finish, second place, and third place. Now you're probably wondering what is on these red cards. Well, on these red cards, of course, are the Mario Kart characters. And you'll be familiar with them if you've played Mario before. But over here, for example, the 5 cards that were not chosen, the 5 cards that did not cross the finish line, we have, for example, Donkey Kong, we have Princess Peach, Luigi, Toad, Wario, different Mario characters from the Mario Kart games. But the spectator, through all their random decisions, ended up with this exact result. And we'll take a look and we'll see what our results were. So in first place, crossing the finish line first, we have Yoshi. Right behind Yoshi in second place, Mario. And in third place is Bowser. First, second, third, again, all based on the spectator's free decisions. Now, I've had an envelope here the entire time. It's been untouched. The spectator could be hanging on to it if they want. We're going to open up this envelope, see what's inside. Inside, we have 1 card. Nothing else in the envelope. Envelope can be checked out. And if you look, this card perfectly predicts the outcome of our Mario Kart race. We've got first place getting gold is Yoshi, second place silver is Mario, and third place, the bronze, is Bowser. Perfectly predicting our final results despite all the spectators' random decisions and random choices. So that is the effect, guys. It's called Mario Grand Prix. I came up with this one myself not too long ago. I'm like I said, a big fan of the Mario Kart video games, and I wanted to see if I could kind of incorporate that into a card trick somehow, and this is what I came up with. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, if you have played Mario Kart before or are familiar with the game, this might be a lot of fun for you. A lot of spectator interaction as well, which is always good. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Again, it's called Mario Grand Prix. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you soon.